Okay, let's get real. Have you ever actually added up all of the gifts that you buy over the course of a year? And have you actually added up all of those costs with a total at the end of the year? Yes? No? I knew it. You haven't. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome if you are new. My name's Nicole and I have a little confession. I have spent thousands of dollars on gifts every year. We all know that Christmas really takes a big hit to your wallet, right? But you overlook all of those other occasions that you are purchasing gifts for throughout the entire year. How many birthdays are you buying gifts for? How many kids do you have that you're buying gifts for? And your kids' friends' birthdays, your spouse, your parents, your siblings, any relatives, friends. What are the other big holidays? You have Easter, you have teacher gifts, sympathy gifts, housewarming gifts. The gifts go on and on and on and on. In addition to gifts, I like to donate a lot. I do make it a priority to do donation hauls throughout the year, especially toy drives at the end of the year. If you've watched my debt payoff video that I just published recently, you would know that my husband and I track expenses down to the dollar. So today we're gonna talk about how I have changed my shopping behavior to save hundreds and thousands of dollars on gifts. What is the process I do? What is my shopping technique? How to know your shopping seasons. And then we're gonna go ahead and give you a look into my stockpile. Now, I have never shown anyone this before, so you will be the first. You watching this will be the first to see it. And I'm gonna show you just how easily it is to save money on good items that you would like to gift. Now, what I'm not gonna do is tell you things like you need to lower your budget. You need to only do handmade gifts. You need to, I don't know, stop giving gifts in order to save money on gifts. I'm not gonna tell you any of that because even though you may not have a large budget, you still may want to give something that is thoughtful to someone if it were the proper occasion, and it doesn't mean that you have to break the bank to do it. The key to saving money on items to gift is you do not buy that gift while that occasion is occurring. For one, I started shopping all year long. For instance, if your child's birthday is this week, do not buy that birthday gift this week. Using this shopping method, you would already have that birthday gift well in advance and you would have paid much less for it. I know I have this entire list of gifts that will be given for that year. Example, my child's birthday. They have a gift slot on my list as well. Christmas, Easter, like there are specific primary gifts that I know will happen and I know will cost money. Then of course there will be some secondary gifts, ones that pop up, such as maybe a relative or a close friend of yours is moving into a home and you want to help them celebrate and give them a housewarming gift, or someone that you care for is having a surgery or something that they're going through and you just want to send them a thinking of you gift. There are going to be occasions where gifts come up, but at minimum you should have a primary list of all of the gifts that you know that you will be giving for the year. And those, they're pretty easy to pick out. You can start with the major holidays, like I said. You can start with Christmas. You can start with Easter, Valentine's Day, birthdays. Those are things that you know without a doubt are just gonna happen. And what shopping all year long is going to allow you to do is be able to purchase things at a severely steep discounted price than you would normally pay if you were buying these items last minute or week of. Now, let me tell you why this works. So at any normal store, department store, prices will go on sale, right? Eventually, a lot of the merchandise, if still left on the shelves, will go on a clearance. But the clearance won't be a great price. It'll be maybe 30% off, 35% off. Nothing groundbreaking. If you just walk down your clearance aisle of a store, for instance, I just took a stroll down the clearance aisle of Walmart to see what they have. There are markdown tags. Okay, this is 30% off, this is 35% off. But stores are looking to get rid of this inventory in order to make room and bring in new inventory. They need to continue to drop those clearance prices if they are still left on the shelf. And what that allows you to do, because you're shopping all year long, is that you have the time to wait those items out. You can wait out those items that say start at a 35% clearance markdown a week later, 2 weeks later, 3 weeks later, until they continue to drop that price. And more than likely, they will continue to drop that price because they need to get those items out of the store in order to make room for new inventory. I have seen this done over and over and over again at several stores. Walmart is famous for this, and that gives you the chance to score on that item at a significant price drop. Almost think of it as if you are stocking those items. You are watching the prices. You are waiting for them to drop to an acceptable amount in which you want to pay for that item. For me, my rule of thumb is my acceptable amount to purchase an item is 70% off or above. I do not purchase until that item is 70% off, 75% off, 80% off, 90% off. And yes, I have bought plenty of items at 90% off because I wait for those item markdowns to drop. The downfall about waiting and stocking on items, waiting for them to drop and drop throughout the weeks, is that you are risking losing that item because someone else may be willing to pay 50% off. Someone else may be willing to pay 60% off. So if it is an item that you have to have and that you know that giftee would totally love this gift if you had gotten it for them for their birthday or something, then sure, pick up that item, get it, because it is still at a discount. But for me, I hold off, and that is because I've been doing this for so long. I know that more items will pop up throughout the year. There will always be more items. There's always going to be something else that will pop up. When you're doing this, when you're shopping all year long, I want you to keep in mind that you have your list of primary gifts that you know that you will need to buy for the year. I want you to try and buy with intention. You can, but you don't need to buy just to buy. For example, I was at the store the other day and I saw this really great lamp. It was, I want to say 85% off. I don't have anyone in mind that I would gift this to, unfortunately. I left it. Yes, it was 85% off and only a few dollars, but I left it on the shelf because the whole point of purchasing gifts this way is that you are saving money. And I don't want to purchase just to purchase. I want to really buy with intention. Have someone in mind that you are buying this item for, so that you are not just buying up the entire store just to have a stockpile of items. Now, if you are purchasing like all of these markdown items in order to, like resell or other things, that's something totally different. No shade to you if that's what you do. That's you do you. That's something totally different. But for today's purpose, I'm speaking on how to really save significant amount of money in the gifts that you're purchasing for the year. One thing to note about clearance shopping is that some of the items on clearance will be returns. Some of the items. I wouldn't even say most. And I know it's not most because especially when I see things on clearance, there are multiple things of that item. But you can tell when something is a return item. For instance, if the box or wrapping has been tampered with and looks like it was just kind of taped back up. That's the only kind of note that I would say, because I try to stay away from those return items if they are sort of packaged items, because I can't see inside to know if anything is missing in those items or if anything has been damaged. So that's the one note about clearance shopping that I would give you. Along with the shopping method, you will also need to know your shopping seasons. Get familiar with the types of markdowns that happen every year throughout the year by season. For example, we just had Easter a few weeks ago, and all of the Easter markdowns have been happening the past few weeks. At our stores, first they started at 50% off, and everything that's still there on the shelves, if you've noticed, got slapped with the 75% off sign. And then the following weeks after that, I saw 90% off signs. And that is something that happens every single year. Being able to purchase things at 90% off is going to save you some serious money. So I don't go in there and buy the Easter candies because that's not something that I would keep in my stockpile. Food goes bad, there's expiration dates, but something that I would keep are those baskets. They have the plastic bucket ones. They have really nice woven baskets that you can either put up and put in your pile and stock it away for your children's next Easter year, or use those baskets to create gifts for upcoming holidays like Mother's Day, teacher appreciation, housewarming gifts. Another example, the end of year holiday season is a huge one. Right after Christmas, you will see all of the major stores doing big markdowns on things like gift sets, wrapping paper, ribbon. You can get all that stuff. I've seen 75% off, 90% off. Purchase those items at that 90% off. Add it to your inventory. Doesn't necessarily mean that you have to hold on to that all the way till next Christmas. You can use those exact same items for the upcoming holidays. When would be a great time to give gift sets? Valentine's Day, which is just soon after Christmas. Mother's Day, Father's Day, birthdays. And then during the fall and winter time are when you'll see in stores all of the sort of summer stuff go on sale. You'll see a lot of summer toys on sale. If you have children or anyone on your list that you know that you will need to be purchasing toys for some occasion during that year, this is a great time to stock up on those toys. So in general, you just really want to get familiar with your shopping seasons, or if you have favorite stores, what are the times of the year that those stores have their annual clearance events or annual markdown? For example, let's just say Ross. I know that Ross does an annual clearance markdown in January. If you saw my Ross haul video from this year in January, you would have seen that they have marked down items as low as 49 cents. And I stocked up on a lot of good items during that time, and I was able to donate it to a local organization in my area for items that they needed. Now, for the fun parts, I am going to give you a look into some of the items that I have currently in my stockpile, how much I paid for them, and what the original prices of those items were, and how I am using these to supplement my gifts throughout the year. Okay, so we've relocated to, I guess, my stockpile inventory room, and I'm just gonna go ahead and name off some prices to you. There are a ton of hairstyling products that I saw on clearance at Walmart, but I'll go ahead and insert a clip of all of the other hairstyling products that I have seen at low clearance prices. You can see was $27.54 and they dropped the clearance down to $4. This is brand new, and I know that because there were a ton of them on the shelf. So what I do is once I find the item, remember I talked about buying with intention, who do you have in mind to buy this item for? I jot it down on my primary gift list. I add it into a slot of who I had that item in mind for. I write down how much I paid for it just so I can keep track of a budget. And then in my stockpile inventory, I just take a little sticky note like that, and then I paste it onto the item so that I know who I had this item in mind for, and I will wrap it up for her when that day comes, which is really soon. And I already have part of her birthday gift already covered, and so far I've spent $4 on something that I know she will love because she loves to do her hair, she loves hairstyling products, she loves makeup. This one here, if I can show you, is a very large tote bag. I believe this one was also from Walmart. Price of this tote bag was $22.98. And on the clearance tag here, you can see it dropped down to $17. I waited for the next clearance drop to happen on this bag before I purchased it. They dropped it to $7. I actually purchased this bag, $3 is what I ended up paying. The final clearance price, $3. I know a little girl that loves unicorn anything, unicorn related things, and I buy several gifts for her throughout the year. So I'm gonna cover up the name so because she watches my videos. But this is a unicorn journal, and it comes with the little pop-it thing that's like all the rage now for kids. So this journal was $4.97. Then they marked it down on clearance to $2.48, and I paid $1 for this journal. This neck pillow was $10.97. There were several of these on the shelf, like there were a lot, and this was marked down for $1. So this will also be part of her sort of unicorn theme gift. I found all of these little sort of character theme silicone molds. There were Encanto, Buzz Lightyear, Frozen, Star Wars, Mandalorian. There were so many. The store original price tag was $9.80. The first markdown price, as you can see, there are multiple clearance prices. The first markdown was $7.98. The clearance price continued to drop. I got these for $1. I have a couple more. I believe I have a Buzz Lightyear one and even a Mandalorian one for other little kids. Encanto. These are tub tiles. Store original price tag on these items were about $8. $8 and some change, I think. It went down to $6.88, and then it went down all the way to 25 cents. So this is an entire Justice sleepover pack. It comes with this clear sleepover tote, a blanket, 2 scrunchies, an eye mask, and a decorative pillow. $30. I paid $7 on clearance for this item. So this is for Charlie. This is a Jurassic theme, a Jurassic World toy set. The original price on this item in store is over $20. It's $20.95. I paid $3. And I know that Charlie loves dinosaurs. Here is another gift that I got for a boy who's a little older, more in his preteen years, that loves target shooting. I kid you not, if you were to look this up in the store, original price for this was $44. I paid $7. $7 for a $44 toy. This is the Little Tykes brand golf set. If you look up that original price right now online, it says $34. Price that I saw in store was $27.88. I actually bought 3 of them for $9 each. I donate toys in the Toys for Tots drive at my son's school, and the school has a minimum that the toy value has to be at least 20, it's either $20 or $25. I don't want to not donate. I do want to buy these gifts for the kids, but it doesn't have to take such a big hit to my wallet if I shop well in advance and I'm smart enough to jump on these clearance markdowns when they happen. This is a huge wicker basket, and you know it's huge because it's $10. I bought maybe 7 of these baskets at 90% off. So this $10 basket I got for $1. There were other $8 baskets there, $6 baskets. I got those for 80 cents and 60 cents. They also had some of their Easter decor on the same 90% off. So this is a glass vase. This is not plastic. $12. I paid $1.20. Mother's Day gifts when you're giving flowers. Housewarming gifts where you would give plants. I got this beautiful bluish candle holder. Also not plastic. Like, this is good quality, sturdy blue iridescent candle holder with a gold handle. This is $6. I got this for 60 cents. Look at how big this is next to my face. I know so many people who love candles. I got these really cute headbands, little girl headbands. This one's more of like a mermaid one. This one's a cute one too, like a tie-dye one. $3 headbands. I paid 30 cents. 30 cents for each of these. I also saw on the shelf that there are these little makeup bags. These cute little makeup bags. You can see they were $5 each. I paid 50 cents. 50 cents for each of these bags. Although I do have many more items in my stockpile, I think hopefully that gives you a good idea of the type of items that you can buy. It's a wide range of things, from kids items to adult items, teenagers. You can get so many of your gifts covered when you shop this way. And no, I'm not saying that every single gift that you give has to be done in this type of process. For instance, if you want to get your child a Nintendo Switch or whatever the newest I don't even know what the newest number is, PS5 or whatever the newest game console is. Yes, you're not going to get those types of things at steep discounts like you will these, but all of the other gifts outside of those types of like really expensive gifts, you can save money on. In the long run, you are spending smaller amounts of money throughout the year in order to purchase your gifts than taking really big hits on shorter periods of times. Example, Christmas. Your bank account is going to take a really big hit, and this is just a way to help you have a little less of a burden financially, but still be able to give gifts while being financially capable. That is it for sort of my gift buying strategy, my gift hunt techniques. If this was helpful for you at all, please give this video a like so that other people can see this video and hopefully help them. If you would like to see me put together a couple gifts supplemented by my stockpile inventory here, please subscribe, because in an upcoming video, I'm going to show you how I put together my son's teacher appreciation gifts, and hit that notification bell so that you can see when that video drops. But other than that, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.